Hi, we're the KinderJet family.
These are our crazy kids.
Traveling with them is expensive. They each need their own airplane seat, hotel bed. They insist on eating.
It's stressful. Must they go so close to the edge?
It's exhausting. These dudes have way more energy than we do.
So why do we travel with our kids? Because it is fun, rewarding, and always worth it.
Welcome to KinderJet. Here we go. The USS Midway Museum. We got here in the afternoon and had a little over 2 hours before they closed. Once we bought our tickets and climbed on board, we picked up audio tour headsets. You can choose to listen to and follow whichever tour you like. We chose the new family tour because it was faster paced and shorter, and it kept the little one interested. Once in a while, we would punch in one of the regular or study tour numbers for more information.
At the information desk, we picked up 3 junior pilot training sheets with questions for the kids to answer while following the family tour. They enjoyed pushing the numbers for each tour stop along the way and finding the answers to the questions.
One of my favorite parts of the ship is the living area. It fascinates me that people were on this boat for months at a time and had a whole life on here. Doctor, dentist, laundry, galley, post office, chapel, even a jail. And the difference between sleeping quarters based on rank was interesting. That alone would be a motivator to work hard to rise in the ranks.
The kids, of course, liked the exhibits where they could participate in some way. Sitting in the chairs in the ready room, steam throttle training, the jail, and they loved looking at the planes. There was lots to learn aboard the USS Midway as well. Did you know the wings on the planes fold so that they can fit more of them onto the hangar deck? Or that they could perform surgery aboard an aircraft carrier? Or the most common injury on board is head lacerations from running into the door frames.
3 years ago when we were on the USS Midway, the little one was in a stroller, and him and I did the accessible tour. There are elevators and signs to direct you to the wheelchair and stroller-friendly routes. There are a number of areas that you cannot visit with wheels, so they have a video presentation of those areas on the main hangar deck.
This time we were traveling with Grandma, who walks with a cane. She was able to handle most of the tour, including stairs up and down from one deck to the other. There were a couple of steep stairways she skipped just to be on the safe side.
We could have used another half an hour to explore the planes on the flight deck and go inside the helicopters, but we managed to hit almost every spot on our audio tour, and we answered all the questions on the kids' junior pilot form.
One of the boys ran back to the information desk and caught the volunteers just as we were leaving. We ended our tour with a swearing-in ceremony for our junior pilots, and they were presented with wings, which made for a great souvenir.
Do the tour, then take some more time to really explore. Like most museums, the USS Midway transfers you to another time and place, and challenges you to understand history on a more personal level. That captures the imagination of all on board.
Like most places, the USS Midway has a cafe and gift shop. On our visit a few years ago, we picked up a fighter jet toy for each of the boys, which they still have at home. A reminder that this was enough to ward off the pleas for shopping. There are interesting places to eat in the neighborhood, but if you have a starving teen or a hungry toddler, you will be able to avoid a meltdown at the Midway Cafe. Highlight for the kids?
The audio tour and seeing airplanes.
The planes.
Highlight for the parents? Sunset on the flight deck.
The USS Midway Museum was an adventure for us, even though we had been there before. It appealed to our family members of all ages, and is a place we will definitely visit again, and it's a really nice spot to catch the sunset.